Okay, welcome to this tutorial of Open Learning. And in this tutorial, I will teach you on how to use Open Learning and how to create your own course so that your students can take advantage of and can learn from you during this lockdown period. And you as a teacher, you can upload your modules, give interactive activities for your students, and you can also react to the activities by your students. Okay, so one by one. So the first one, what is the purpose of open learning? Since we already have CMS and some of us already use Google Classroom. The most explicit purpose of open learning is number one, you can upload all your modules in there and it looks nicer than CMS and Google Classroom actually. And number two, you can give activity to the students. And these activities are not limited to the students need to upload files or the students need to answer in terms of short essay or short questions. You can create different kind of activity in open learning. Okay, so we will go there after this. And before we start, I need to explain to you, I need to introduce you the important parts of open learning platform. Okay, for that, I need to share you the screen. Okay, so before we start with creating our own course, I want you to click to my own Islamic Studies course so that I can show you whatever is in this open learning platform, the anatomy of this thing. Okay, so when you click on that link of Islamic Studies course, you will be redirected to this first page. Okay, so this first page is something that we call the landing page. Okay, so these terminologies are very important so that it can hinder us from being confused when we want to create our own course. Okay, so this landing page, the purpose of this landing page is to lure the students to be curious about whatever you are going to teach them. Okay, try to do something as unconventional as possible so that the students will have desire to join your course and to enjoy your course. Okay, for me, the purpose of putting all these three old men together is that I want the students to think about, okay, what are the differences between all these three men? Okay, so whatever the students think, we can bring them into the class after this. Okay, so if we scroll down, what we can see here are some very little and scant information about Islamic Studies course and a little bit of information about me over here and some information about students who joined the course over here and then FAQ. Okay, so when you scroll up, you look at your right hand side over here, you look at my cursor over here. So this right hand side, you can see that some details if you want to set the details of your course, but I chose not to set the details so that I can use this platform and use again this platform for the next group. Okay, so when you look here down here, when you want to join as a student, you can click join over there, and when you click join, you will be redirected to a second element in open learning which is important also, and this second element is the home page. So this is the landing page, ladies and gentlemen. The next one is the home page. The home page is this one. Okay, so this home page, just now you have already given the teaser to your open learning course. Now you are going to give a trailer to your open learning course. Okay, so in this home page, the the purpose is to retain the curiosity of the students and probably to gauge how much they have understood about the subject, or probably to know about what are their preconceived ideas before they come in to take your course. Okay, so when you scroll down my homepage, okay, when you scroll down my homepage, what you can see is the first part, a little bit of information and a little bit of picture over here. Okay, and then down here I put an activity here so that the students can, share their thoughts, type something here, and then after they type and they submit here, you can see here, when you scroll down, are uh, all these are responses from the students. Okay, why is this very interesting and even more interesting than CMS or Google Classroom is that, say for example, this student, okay, so this student get his response on the issue that is happening. Okay, so I can click here, and when I click here, I can either like and I can reply to the comment if I want to, put a follow-up question or if I want to probably comment on the student's comment. For example, here, um, one student probably here, I think. Okay, here the students responded here, and then I commented down here as a follow-up question. Okay, so I'll teach you on how to create all that after this. That is the second most important thing about open learning. The first one is landing page. The second one is the home page. And this one, ladies and gentlemen, is the home page. Okay, next, after the landing page and the home page, the third most important element is the module set. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what are module sets? Now, in this page, look at your left-hand side. Okay, here in this left-hand side, you can see konsep-konsep asas, hukum hakam Islam, isu semasa. So all these are module sets. Okay, so in this module sets, the idea of a module set is that these are the themes, most important themes that you create, and under that theme, you will have different chapters. Okay, so when you click on the concept asas, for example, you will be redirected to here. Okay, when you click concept asas, one module set, you will be redirected to here. Okay, so in this page, ladies and gentlemen, we will be redirected to the fourth most important element in open learning, which are modules. Okay, so when you click concept asas, one module set, here you will see all these things, and all these things are modules. Okay, what are modules here? Islam sebagai cara hidup is one module. You go down here, pandangan alam Islam is another module. You go down here again, epistemology dan axiology here is another module. Okay, so module can be chapters, and under a module, you will have pages. Okay, and this is the last most important part in open learning, pages. Okay, so what are pages? You see, this is module Islam sebagai cara hidup. So under this module, you have 1, 2, 3 pages. Okay, one page agama dan akal, second page Islam iman, the third page activity 1. Okay, so what are pages and how do they look like? Click on agama dan akal, you will see this. Okay, sorry, you will see this. Okay, so in these pages, what you can do is maybe you can break down your one chapter into several sub chapters. Okay, so for me in this chapter 1, I break down into 3 sub chapters, and this is my first page, which is my first sub chapter. So what I do here, first I upload my slides. Second, I give them a certain information and a stimulus, some statements, and I want them to respond to the statement. I want to know what they think. So, and down here, so up here, down here, I give them some activity so that they can write here and I can see what they think. Okay. So up here are informations that you can upload. So down here are activities that you can give to the students. Again, when the students write their answer, you can look at all their answers at the bottom. Okay. And again, when you click at one of the answers, you can like and you can comment, and the students can reply to your comment. Okay. And other students can also see other students' responses, and other students can also respond to other students' responses. Okay. And we as teachers, what we can do here is that if we want to make it more interactive, we need to be active in responding to students and in encouraging the students to respond to other students' answers. So that I think we can create a more interactive discussion in this. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that is my first part of the tutorial. I hope you can see what we have in open learning. The first one is landing page, the second one home page, the third one module set, module, and the final one pages. The second part after this will deal with how we are going to create all that. Stay tuned.